It's like not how did he die, but how did he live?
Don't you think, in the grand scheme of things, really trying to be Philippians 2:5, or to think more of others than self,
Hmm.
that really that's what's going to eulogize, right? Is that, and again, not to do it for the recognition, right? We're not trying to be Mother Teresa so that we get kudos for being Mother Teresa, right? We're
Right.
doing it with the right heart. We're serving God by serving others and thinking more of others than ourselves. But to me, it just seems like that's really what eulogizes, is that there was a sacrificialness to our lives, whether it's to our families, whether it was to our marriage, to our kids, to our community, to our church, to our neighborhood, of how you loved others well. I, even that poem, right? Like,
Measure of a Man. Yeah, I mean the poem, it really explained it very well. It's like not how did he die, but how did he live?
had he befriended those really in need. Line from that poem that I'm saying that's an obituary attribute.
And even when it said, were they sorry when he passed away?
Mm,
It's like, wow, that person made such a difference in my life. I can't believe they're going to be gone. I can't believe they're going to be gone. So it's like they've impacted you in a positive way, and so you miss them not just from a grief sense, but just like just the valuing that individual because the difference in how they've served and loved and cared. And when some people just step into the room, just a smile or just the presence of somebody being into the room, they're just there not to take from people but to give, and
right.
that radiates. That makes such a difference. I've given so many eulogies over the years, and I they're not all equal, I can tell you that. And many times, you get up and it's like somebody gets up to say something, and it's a lot easier when you actually have true, honest, you know, godly, compassionate, servant-hearted stories, and the person's life spoke for them, and there's such a difference. And I realize that, if you're a younger man and you're in your 30s, your 20s, you're probably not thinking about all this. And you may just kind of write this off, be like, hey, yeah, here's two older men, and they're just getting all eclectic and all this.
In
Actually,